Hey there, welcome back. Well, there's barely gonna be me playing with Keep Talking Nobody Explodes. We'll actually be going over, well, some information validation. Because what I would like to do is, just in case the diffuser kind of inputs the wrong word and whatnot, that it doesn't go, oh, whoa! It doesn't go full off the charts. So we need to look at all of this. Actually, we'll start right here. We're going to look a boolean named valid. And this is how we're going to do it. Private boolean validation. And all we're going to input is the string of I, which is our input. Boolean valid equals true. Return valid. So we're going to actually make here a string of W equals use I dot split that. We're gonna go about this. If W dot length is less than 3, or W dot length is greater than 6, valid equals false. So basically, in other words, if there's less than 3 wires or there's greater than 6 wires, we aren't even going to, we're going to make this validation false. Actually, I could probably says V equals false, return V. And then we're going to do a for loop. For int AA equals 0, AA is less than W dot length, A plus plus. And we're going to do this. If, do this, W of AA dot equals red. So we're going to turn this into not statements, and we're going to put and statements. And there's only, what, 5 different colors? So blue, black, white, yellow. Those are the only things I remember. Blue, yellow, white, and finally black. Right? Now set equal to false. So, if any of these things do not equal this, if none of these are equal, which means all these that it doesn't equal any of these colors and whatnot, we're going to set V to false. And we're going to return V after we do so. Okay, so we're going to set here boolean valid equals validation. We're going to put in the input And I'm going to say while not valid, shouldn't paint that show message dialog no error. And then we'll just run it again. Do this. Put this that. And do valid equals validation of input. We're just making sure the input is valid. That's all this is going to be doing. So if I had KTANE and whatnot, and I said, well, let's see. Okay, we need a wires. W equals new wires. And obviously it needs a serial number. We'll give it something random. SE5 FK2. There's your serial number. W.run. I just need it to run once. So, if I put only 2, it would give me an error. Red, blue, how about I said blub, yellow. Has the right number, but doesn't have the right stuff. Doesn't have the right colors, I mean, right wording. This is error. Okay, then what about red, blue, yellow? Got the last wire. Perfect. So basically, if I just misspelled something and whatnot, it basically was like, error, you can't have that. Which is fine. So now I know that I made sure this is valid. Everything here should be good. Even if I input something wrong, it'll give me, well, it shouldn't be something like this. For the button, that's more complicated. Because I don't know all the words of the button, to be honest. Well, let me check. Oops. I don't want you to be saying that. Contain all buttons. I mean, I meant button words. Yeah, I can't really say. Oh well, if someone can give me a list of all the words and all the colors that could be, I think all the colors it could be is red, blue, white, and yellow. I think that's all the word. That's all the colors it can be. But if someone wants to give me an entire list of words / colors it could be, then I'll be grateful. So let's skip buttons. Next. I would say next would be keypads. Where's keypads? There you are. Now, only problem here is that enter all numbers that matches the symbols you have. First it assumes that, well, it's getting all numbers. It says enter all the numbers. Where does it... This is the input. I'll enter all the numbers. Okay. Give me a thought. Give me a moment for this one. Because, for one thing, everything has to be, well, symbols, new, and to convert that length. Because there's two things. It has to be a number, and two, there has to be four numbers, and three, even if we have all those numbers, we still wanted to see if it's within the range between, what, 1 and 27. So, where should I put this? I probably should put it right here. Boolean valid. We'll decrease this so I can see what I'm doing. Alright. Private Boolean validation. And it's going to take an input. Now I have a Boolean v equals true. Return v. So then v, let's see, input, no, they have to be numbers, so it doesn't matter if they're lowercase or not. Just need a string of check equals I dot split if check dot length is less than if it's less than 4, well, actually no, if it doesn't equal 4, v equals false. For int AA equals 0, AA is less than check dot length AA plus plus. If check of AA dot equals, oh, but there's different, Lord, 27? Oh boy. 1. So if it doesn't equal 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. One, two. Probably would have been better if I had the letters instead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay. If it doesn't equal any of these things, then V equals false. We're going to return V. And I don't have to check if it's between 1 and 27 because it already does it for me. Okay. Boolean valid equals validation of input. While not valid, I guess there's only one real problem with it. Because it's doing convert symbols equals that. It's trying to find the order. Dation. Here's where it gets the order. If best equals 4, roll equals AA break. Yeah, I can do something like that. Okay, yeah. Valid J option pane deck show message dialog no error. Error. We're gonna do this again. Then we're gonna put this in. So if I had KTANE and I was doing keypads, new keypads k.run. Now I did something stupid, like I decided to input 34, -20, -1, I'll do 1.999, and we'll do 3. It'll give me an error. So if I put 1.2, 1.3, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, it'll give me an error. If I put anything in negative, -30, -2, -3, -4, it gave me an error. So I have to, if I say hello, it'll still give me an error. Hi, still give me an error. Okay. Well, what if I did something like 127, 22, 10? It gets me this error. Which I think is over here. Keypad. Oh, I didn't know that. It's over here in the order because I have the row equal to 100. best equals 4, it equals that. Now, I'm going to set this here. If row doesn't equal 100, I'm going to shift all these here, do this, and this. Well, it's going to return the order. It's going to return the order. This is a bit of a problem. Maybe I should have this return the row and not do this. Actually, I can do something cool. Equals s.length, right? And usually it's 4, right? So I could do something like this. 0, 0, 0, 0. I can do something obscene like that. Return the order. Now, if I go back here at run, it's gonna equal order of the symbols. If symbols of 0 doesn't equal 0, I'm going to do this bit. Which means if it doesn't equal 0, then you can definitely know for sure that it'll do something else. So for the else statement, we're going to do JOption pane.show message dialog null error. And what we're going to do is do the run command again. So let's run this. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll definitely give me the symbols. However, if I run it again, and I do 1, 27, 21, 10, it gives me an error. That's what I wanted. So, if by any chance that it runs into the error that I can't find the best row, it's going to throw it right at you. Going to throw it right back at you, which is what I wanted it to do. So 1, 3, 5, 6, done. Might be a bit messy, but it works. It definitely works. Cool. That's done. So after keypads comes Simon Says. Well, this is an easy one. Here's the run. Doesn't equal n. Oh, actually, no. It does it by itself. Does it by itself. But just in case, it's red, blue, green, yellow. So this would be red. Hopefully that's, yeah, it's too lowercase. But I didn't do a too lowercase here. Probably should do that. Red, blue, green, and yellow. If it doesn't equal any of these commands, no, error. We're gonna do this again. So if I do Simon says s equals new, Simon says we'll input the SEQB45. Doesn't matter. S that run. Enter number of strikes 0. Oh, I probably should also, well, probably should. Okay, enter color flashing. Color flashing is a, let's say I put error, blah, error, yeah, error, N. That shouldn't work the first time. Oh, because it didn't do that. Then I probably should do this twice. One up here. No. One over here. And where is it? Down here. Okay, cool. Next, I have to figure out the strikes problem. Well, let's do a string input. Well, string. Yeah, I'll put in string input. String input equals option pane. Enter number of strikes. Wow. Input dot equals 1 and 1. Actually, it should be 0, 1, 2. Pane dot show message dog null and error. We'll do this again. strikes. Okay. Then strikes is going to equal to the integer that parse int of input. There we go. A couple of validation steps, but this should work now. After Simon says. Again, I don't know what button is. There's the symbols. There's Simon says. Oh, lordy. Oh. Oh. That's gonna kill me. Because it's not just these words I have to fear about. It's these words too. Oh. Oh my goodness. That's I can't even imagine. Probably in a different video I'll do something like this. And Morse code I've already did because it just loops right back. If I wanted to, if I go to Morse code right now, here's Morse code. Get frequency. It says return F. Well, if run equals 0, if the frequency equals 0, I want to do something like this. At least Morse code is so simple. Else it will just say frequency. That's cool. And I'll do memory too as well. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh boy. I need a validation step. Private void valid. Private Boolean validation. We're gonna get string I input. If, well, actually, since it all revolves around 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I can do something like this. If not I dot equals 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Boolean v equals true. V equals false. Return V. If it doesn't equal 1, 2, 3, or 4, it's not going to work. We'll do this like so. Copy string input. String input equals. Give this. Give a couple of these. My Boolean valid equals validation input, while not valid, J option pane dot show message dialog null error. We're going to do this again. Do that and that. Parse int of input. Ooh, yeah. Looks like I gotta do this for a couple things too. We'll do this. Copy and paste. Enter. Yeah. So number episode then press valid. Enter. Equals input. Still a lot of input validation because you gotta do it a lot of times. And look here, this is gonna be hectic right here. This is gonna be insane. And I gotta do this for the 4 stages. They're right here. Well, actually, not even 4. I have to do it for 1, 2, 3. Well, I have to do it with 5 too, but it's not gonna be as bad with the next 3 stages. So I'll do something like this. This will indicate that. And then I need this. Need this. Get that. Then basically I have to do the exact same thing. Here I would have to copy this, post it here, post it here. One equals input. Same thing here. So we're going to take this, copy, enter number, position 1, then press. And input. Then the same thing here. No. I can do something like this. Because I think it's doing the exact same thing. Position 1, position 1. Do something like this. And that is stage 2. Holy Lord. These things are absolute crap. This is probably going to be the last one I'll be doing. Here, we'll copy this, get rid of it. I think this is going to overwrite. Yeah. Because all it's changing is that input. Sorry guys. This is going to be like the last module I'll be doing for today with this valid input stuff. Looks like this is going to be exactly the same. This looks like it's number 2. So I'll have to do something like this. Oh, at least they made it easy to just like come out. And actually, we'll get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of this. Copy. I think if I'm doing this right, this should say position. Number of position that. Then press parse int input. And the last one has to deal with a number, so I'll do this thing. We'll do it like so. Because I need position 2, needed num2, position. Well, if I'm doing this right, which it should be, for the first stage, just basically press the button in the same position at position 0. Yeah. Valid. Yeah, and num0 equals that. For a second stage, press the button labeled 4. So the first one should be num4. And so press num1, num1. Good. Then this should have position 1, position 1. Which means press the button in the same position as stage 1. Which is what it does here. Then this should say the first position. So position 1, position 1. And finally at the default of 4, same position as you said, put stage 1, position 1, position 1, num1. That's clear. Stage 2, stage 1. The next group at stage 3-ish, here's my display number. So this press upon the same label as stage 2. So this should say num2, num2, then get position 2. Case 2. Press upon the same label as stage 1. There's num0, num2, num2, position 2 equals that. Let's see. Case 3. Press upon the third position. So this should say position 2 rather than num2, num2. And the last one, press the button labeled 4, which is what it does. Fourth stage. First, it's going to be about the display. So we're going to change the display. I'm going to change it into like so. So now we have the display. Which we're actually going to do the same thing here. I'm going to do it right here. Stage 5, which is the final one. And it shouldn't give us any reason to. So we're done with stage 5. Now we're just going to work on stage 4. So we're going to have input. So we're going to place like here. So we're going to have G option pane, copy, give everything there, paste it onto here, at position 3. And that should be input. So this is position 3. Enter the number of position 3, num 3 equals that. So looking from that, because this is going to be relatively the same thing, I can do something like this. Because this is going to talk about the first position. Same position, same position. So all these are going to be about positions. Stage 2, first position, and stage 1. Oh. There we go. So if I go here, I do a memory m equals new memory m dot run. So if I put A, I get an error. If I put F, I get an error. If I get 5, I get an error. If I put 0, I get an error. If I put 1, enter number at position 2, then press. If I press A, I get an error. Press D, again error. Press 0, get an error. Get 5, get an error. Press 3. Enter display number. If I had cancel, yeah, no pointer exception. So it does work, and hopefully when I do the actual modules, it'll work. Last but not least, I know if we already did Morse code, but I'll get it again. What's wrong? I don't understand. Morse code. Morse code. What seems to be the problem? The myth is undefined for the type KTANE. What? Oh, new. I'm creating an object, not calling a method. So if I do something weird like dot 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 dash dot 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 dot, give me an error. So if I dash dot 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 dash 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 dot dot dash dot 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 dot. Cool. So we did Morse code. Who's on first? Oh man. I'll probably do it on a side mission, but I have to figure that out. As for the complicated wires, well, considering that because if you misspelled something, it doesn't act towards it. Because even if I put white in there, it'd be like, well, it doesn't do that. So I think I'll leave complicated wires as it is, because even if I misspelled something, I probably would know it at that time. Who's on first is a bit more tricky to figure if I did something wrong or not, but complicated wires, I know I would do something wrong or something. Wire sequences. Yeah, I probably would. Well, actually, I think wire sequences carry itself out. Because if I look at wire sequences, yes. Alright, yes. Because cut is going to equal a space. So I can actually repromise this into error. So if I do wire SQNCES W equals new WIA SEQUENCES W that run. So if I did blue or that connected to error, it says, okay, I might have done something wrong, or error, error, red. Okay, need to see, then end to stop. That's auto-fixed. On the subject of mazes, yeah, I need to fix that one. I need to fix on the subject of mazes, and then the last one being passwords. Once I fix up what I want to do for the mazes, then probably can just like relax and whatnot. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it's not a very fun one, because all it does is I'm just making sure all the information being passed into the program is right. But I hope you enjoyed this program, and next time I'll be working on who's on first, the mazes, and the passwords.